Hey, how's it going? This is Mike Harris with eXp Realty Executive Group here in the Villages, Florida. I'm going to go ahead and turn this around and do the walkthrough. This is 101 Costa Mesa Drive, and want to go ahead and kind of show you the outside first and then kind of go from there. So we have the cul-de-sac. Let me see if I can walk around first. So the street is here. It comes up to the end of the cul-de-sac, which we were on. And I'm parked. Nobody across the street on this side of the house. And of course I'm parked here. The property line goes from right about here, which is just a little bit of grass as we talked about, to there. And then this little bit of grass right here. The rest of it's foliage. So we'll go ahead and back it up and walk around. Two-car garage. It does have the screen right here. Can be removed if you don't like the screens. A lot of people that want to work in their garages like those, but it's very easy to pop out and remove if you don't want those. So the foliage, nice oaks. Got a pathway through here. And let's see here. Right there is your power box. It's kind of hidden in the back, which is kind of nice. It's not in the front of the house like most of the things here in the villages. They're usually like right in the front of the house. So I said 8 foot. It's actually 6 foot tall because it's a little taller than me. As far as the fence, it's like right now this is eye level to me where I'm looking, so I can't see over the fence at all. Kind of look back this way up. So you have a little walkway here, and of course the Lanai, huge Lanai. It's like 3,300, or 330 square feet. It is glassed and screened, so in the wintertime you can close it off. Use the heat from the house. There's also an AC unit in there. Then I'll show you how to, or what that's all about, and give you an idea on that one too if you like to use your lanai. So we have the little walkway, and you can do a lot back here. Right now it's foliage, but if you wanted to turn it into not as much foliage, and have an actual porch type thing done back here, you could. Personally, I mean that's personal preference. I mean, I like the foliage. It feels like I'm away from everybody instead of the normal village's house. You have your walkway again, your stairs right here to go in, and again, like I said yesterday, the walkway goes around the house. Have our palms up here. Okay, now we're back to the front of the house, and we'll walk inside. Okay. I think it was 2017, 16 or 17 on the roof, so it's a new roof, 30-year roof. Architectural shingles. Nice little front porch area. Everything's shaded, and we'll walk in. Okay, so as soon as I walk in, we have high ceilings. Nice floors. To my right is a coat closet and the garage door. The coat closet's actually pretty big. Plenty of room for storage, different things that you might want or need right there. I'll go ahead and show the garage since we're right here. So we have the 2-car garage. It does have storage over on one side, a little pegboard thing underneath the storage for different tools. You could actually put a toolbox or something right here and it would be out of the way. I know they had that. You can kind of tell they had their long toolbox right here actually. Back here, you have more storage right over here. A newer water heater. It is gas and gas AC, or gas heat, and then of course your normal AC, and that's again newer also. The big filters, the big HEPA filters instead of the small regular filters, so that's actually really nice too. That I wish I had at my house. And of course you have your washer and dryer, again the storage. You do have a pull down. I won't go in the attic, but it does have an actual pull down with steps instead of having to pull out a ladder, so that's nice too. Let's see here. So back to the front door behind me, and now I'm going to turn left, and we have the 2 rooms and the bedroom and the bathroom over here. It does have a pocket door, so you can kind of close that off. If you have a guest, they can have their own kind of little private side of the house because your master is on the other side. We have our bathroom straight center between the two rooms. We have this is a sun tube. Basically, it's just when the sunlight is out, it's on. Well, not on, it's just reflecting sunlight. So that kind of saves you a little light, because right now, lights are off in there, and you can walk right in and still have enough sunlight to just do whatever you need to do. Bathtub doesn't really look like there's been much use at all. So usually the secondary bathtubs don't get used a lot in the villages. So we have that. This is the one tub in the house. So if you're a tub person, you'll use this one. And then the shower, the big shower is in the master. So now again, I'm gonna back up. So if you're walking into this side of the house, you can turn left now, and we have the second bedroom. It's good size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's a good 10 by 12 room, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's almost 10 by 12. So definitely good room. You have your little indentation here to make it even bigger. But yeah, this is a good sized bedroom. Inside the closet, you do have, probably saw it in the pictures already, but you do have a closet unit in there. Gives you a little bit more space, more storage. Again, the nice floors coming out. You have the tile inside, so you're not dealing with carpet. That's a nice thing. So you can put yourself an area rug, whatever you'd like. Change your color scheme if you like your grays, if you like your grays, if you like your browns, if you like your yellow, blue, whatever you like. So I mean, you can do anything in here and just have yourself, since it's a neutral color on the floor, have yourself a rug to match, and boom, you're set, ready to go. Nice hallway closet here. It's actually a lot of storage. Let me back up. So tons of storage for the linen closet. Then we're going to go into the next room. So they had this set up as an office. So you can actually walk right in. They actually had a real big setup here with a Murphy and a desk and so forth. So you have that, you have your window. If you look out the window, you don't really, I mean, you see the side of the house over there, but you got enough foliage to block you. I don't know if you've seen a lot of stuff in the villages, but usually you can see inside everybody's house. Here you can't. So I like that. It feels more private. Now when I walk into this room and I turn around, it's a huge built-in. So you got yourself a built-in bookshelf. There is enough of an indentation here that if you wanted to block off part, or even take out part 1 or 2 and then do like hangers or anything like that. I would personally just, if I was going to use this as a bedroom, I would probably put an armoire in here and a bed, and that would be plenty. But this would be definitely, if it was me, it would be my office. Definitely a good size room. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 and a half. So this one's a good 11 by 10 room. So yeah, it's definitely good enough size to get yourself a full or a queen in there if you'd like, or definitely a good sized desk, hobby room, whatever you'd like to do with that. Okay, so again, front door, I'm gonna put my back to it, and this is what you see when you walk in. Now here is, if you're walking in, again, you have your high ceilings, another one of those solar tubes, sun tubes. So if the lights are off, you still have light in here. It's not dark. So that actually helps a lot. Saves you a little bit of money too if you don't want to turn on all the lights. But over on this side, right now we just have 2 chairs sitting there, but normally the way that it was set up is this side right here had an entertainment center. You had your couches set up right here with a little table. They had, of course, a lamp or something in the inside, but there's plenty of ways to do this. And even on this side, plenty of room over here to have yourself a little bar, whatever you'd like. So it's actually a big room. I'm going to try to measure this out. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. So it's about 20 foot wide right there. So definitely a big section. So that means in the living room or in the dining room right up here, 20 foot wide also. So that's about, with the dip there, probably 19 or 18, but it's a big dining room table that you can put. I know there was a huge one there. A lot of the houses in the villages do not give you a lot of room for a table, like a decent sized table. And say if you're used to having a hutch or a nice hutch or anything, well, over here there's actually the indent that you can put yourself a bar or a hutch, and it's not affecting. I mean, you could put a good 8 to 10 seats there. So that's a big area for dining, or you can do a small area and do a little bar in the corner and a little hutch over here. Just giving ideas. I'm definitely not the professional videographer, so but let's see here. We'll go into the kitchen. Love the granite. I personally like dark granite, so I'll get close to it so you can kind of see. So you got your granite. This is just an extra piece. It moves. You can not use it if you just want it to be smooth, but there's enough room here to where you can have yourself a stool that pulls out and you could eat, have someone eat right here, and then they have it right here also. So there's definitely enough room to where you can have a couple people in here if you wanted to just have breakfast real quick. But you have your, dining room table right there. So let's see, I'll start over here. Again, high ceilings, bright in here. Do have a fan. Now you can do anything you want in here. Personally, if I was going to do this, there's not much to be done in this kitchen. If it was me, again, personally, I would paint it whatever color scheme that I like. And if I went with stainless, I'd go with stainless. I mean, the black's nice too, but, and then instead of having your knobs, you could go get new knobs or do new handles to match whatever color appliances, and it would change the whole place for next to nothing. So again, I like this personally, but again, if someone wants stainless, you can do that pretty easily. And enough room, since there's a little gap right here, enough room for one of the big fridges too, if that's your desire. I have 3 kids, so two of them still live with me. So it's I need a big fridge because they eat me out of house and home. So again, white cabinets all the way around. Tons of storage space in this thing. So you got the pull-out shelves, makes it real nice. That's another thing I wish I had in mind. Makes it real nice. You don't have to get down on your hands and knees to get stuff. Of course, your normal drawers. Cabinets. We have a gas stove. So since there is gas in the house, that's actually kind of a nice thing. If you're a cook, you love gas usually. Again, we have all of our cabinets to here. I'll show you the pantry area, which I've been in the Villages for a long time. I do almost 95% of what I do is in the Villages, and I've never seen a pantry have this much space. So that, whoever did this later, that was a good addition, especially if you like to cook. Otherwise, there's plenty of room for storage in there. So you got your dishwasher, storage in the bottom here too, with pullouts. So in your island, if you cook or you bake, tons and tons and tons of space for that. Your pantry, you got your top. Still a couple things left in here, but you got your top storage areas on both of these, and you got your plenty of room for all of your necessities. Same thing on this one. It looks exactly the same, except on these they have the pull-out drawers. So say if you have yourself a KitchenAid mixer, anything like that, slicers, whatever, you can put them in there and just pull that right out to get to it, make it easy. Otherwise, you can put any of your big box stuff and be able to see everything. Even the back of like if you had a whole bunch of stuff stacked, you can actually get to it all without having to fumble around. So I like that. Over here, now this, just a little cubby. It's almost like, why is that there? I think they use this as like a little bitty bar. You could also use it as a coffee nook, just with your coffee pot, and have all your coffee stuff right here out of the way. So that way you have your kitchen for everything else, depending on what you wanted to use. But it could easily be, I know they have the hanger here for wine glasses, which easy enough. Yeah, you can unscrew it and not have it. But basically you're set there. I mean, that could be, like I said, the coffee nook or your bar, enough to put little thing, or bottles and so forth up there. So whatever you like. Okay, we're almost done. we're gonna go to the master now. So again, we're walking in the house. Now we turn to the right, and here is the master. High ceilings, I like that. Got a lot of space in here for a king size full setup. You can actually keep these closed, or you can walk right out to the Lanai from here. One of the ideas that I've heard from somebody, I thought it was kind of cool, is you could actually have yourself, since this Lanai is so big, and I'll show you that in a minute, you could have yourself a little hot tub right here, and you could walk right out to it. So that's kind of a cool idea. Definitely room for it out there. So again, big space, high ceilings. You can turn it into, like I said on the other room, any color scheme that you like, and have yourself a nice rug down that matches, and boom, you've got it all set. Plantation shutters in here to block off any sun, and then it goes into the his and hers, or the hallway and the his and hers closet. So a lot of room in the closets. They're both the same. And then mirrored on both of them, sliding. And then again, same thing in here. Plenty of hanging space to put everything. So definitely a lot of room for having two closets here. We go into the master bath, and we have our double sinks, plenty of storage and drawers. Of course, the commode area is over here, and we have the shower. I'm gonna back up so you can see this. The shower right here, and it's definitely big enough for two. A lot of room for one. Nice place to sit. Now this does also have a pocket door, so you do have your privacy. You don't have to be in the bed and listening to the shower or anything. You just close the door, or whoever's going in there can close the door and have your own privacy. When I first walked in here, I didn't see that, and I was like, that's kind of weird. But now that I see the door, it's perfect. So that is that. So that is the actual house. Now we'll go out to the Lanai, and that's pretty much it. What I said is, out here, since this is all glassed in, you can also open it for the springtime and get yourself sit out here for fresh air. Huge ceilings. That is a tall ceiling there. You got your ceiling fan. Plenty of room to put a TV. I know that they had something out here because there was a cable. You could actually set up a TV here. You could probably even mount a TV. I just have to have somebody find the studs, and you could mount a TV right here with a swivel, so you could turn it side if you did have a hot tub over here, or to this side if you had, of course, your seating. This over here, this is an AC unit to where you can have extra AC in the wintertime. They make these that are heat and air. In fact, there was one in here, and somehow I think it was a year or two ago, and when they replaced it with the AC one, because they didn't sit out here they weren't here long enough to be here for winter. But either way, that's kind of nice because you can actually get it really cool or warm if you wanted to get one of those. But yeah, this is, like I said, 33 foot long and 10 foot wide. So I'm walking and I'm walking. Plenty of room. You're nice back here. It's just, again, it feels like you kind of have the woods behind you. Oh, well, you do have woods behind you. But back there, it's hard to tell. Let's see if I can open this. It's hard to tell, but that's a gate that I was talking about right there on the private property. I saw some signs back there. It's hard to tell, but I saw some signs over in here that said private property. I know it's not part of the villages. And it goes way back. You don't see anything. I mean, I guess if I walked on their property and I walked way back, I could probably find a little house or something back there. I've heard that there was one, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I'm not gonna bet my life on it or anything. But yet, just very quiet, nothing but wooded, nice walkways. A lot of potential to do, really, to make it your own garden, anything you would like back there. Oops, I dropped something. Sorry about that. So there we have it. If you have any questions, let me go ahead and turn this. If you have any questions at all, feel free to give me a call. I'm going to go ahead and upload this. It's 352-857-1222. Mike Harris, eXp Realty. We already have each other's numbers. We're texting already. But it's going to be on this for any other people that are going to see this, I'm sure, since it's going to be on my YouTube. Beautiful area as far as of the villages. If this isn't the house, I'll definitely find you the right one. 352-857-1222. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye-bye.